Welcome to Real Takes
and Movie Breaks.
I'm Kimberly.
I'm Michael.
And today we are reviewing the film Mickey
17.
This will be our no spoiler review. So if you want spoilers, click the link in the description for our in-depth review. This one, we won't give too much away. We'll talk about what we liked, what we didn't like, and if we would recommend paying to see it in a theater. So I'll start with what I liked. I liked the idea. I liked the original concept. I liked that this wasn't just a derivative, formulaic, predictable plot. It's unique. I love Robert Pattinson. He has a lot of charisma. His performance does not disappoint. And I like that what this movie tries to do in terms of genre bending. I think some moments were very effective with bending genres: sci-fi, dark comedy, romance, drama, action. You know, there's so many different genre bending, so much different genre bending going on. So I like that.
Yeah, I like the idea a lot. I like the direction. I think there's a strong sort of aesthetic and a style that the director of Parasite and Snowpiercer and one of my favorite movies, Memories of Murder, has sort of established over the years, and it's on full display here. It's kind of an evolution of the ideas in Snowpiercer. So I was into that. I was into sort of the futurism, kind of where we're headed, and I thought that I thought Robert Pattinson is interesting to watch. He can hold you through an entire movie. Not every actor can do that. Not every actor you can just watch as the lead from start to finish, and he is one of those. So he's one of the really strong talents that we have.
I also just really liked the theme. What I didn't like was that I felt like this was such a good idea that was full of potential, and I felt like it didn't live up to the potential. I feel like there were many opportunities where they could have explored the themes on a deeper level, and I would have loved to have seen the two Mickeys interact more and kind of go at it a little more. I didn't like the over-the-top satirical political message. I love satire, but I feel like it was so on the nose, it kind of turned me off. I like films that create more unity and less division, and I feel like if you're so on the nose with your political message, that can actually create more division than unity. So I didn't really like that part of it.
Well, one of the things that's interesting about that point you're making about satire is that it does work if it's done really well and really smart. Dr. Strangelove is a brilliant satire, totally makes fun of the people who were in power in the 60s, and it does it in a way that is very ironic and makes you think.
And it makes you laugh.
It's not done with ill intent, and that is my problem here with this film. There are certain satirical motifs throughout the film that I feel are done with a sense of animus, and they're done with a sense of animus towards that which they're making fun of. So that is sort of like when you're watching it, you're like, okay, convince me with your great ideas, not with your I just want to make fun of the other side so much that I'm gonna basically brainwash me into thinking the way you think. I'm not going to start thinking the way you think, no matter what my opinions are. I'm not going to think the way you think, Mark Ruffalo, just because you tell me to. You can persuade me. I'm not sure the satire was the best route anyway. I think there could have been a cool Twilight Zone sort of angle here that could have been clever and fun. So I think there's some missed opportunities in the storytelling.
Yes, I agree with you there. What would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 5?
3.
I give it a 3 out of 5. Would you recommend paying money to see it in the theater?
It's tough. It's right on the edge. I mean, we just saw the Captain America film in the theater, and I think it's better than that. So of everything that's out, I guess. I mean, I don't know what else is out right now. If you're going to go out to see a movie, I guess this is the one to see right now.
Yeah, I would say I would recommend watching it. I think it's worth seeing it in a theater. I would give it a 3 out of 5. Even though I have some issues with it, I would still give it a 3 out of 5. Especially if you love Robert Pattinson and you just want to see double Pattinson. If you're curious to learn more about why we didn't like certain parts of the film and why we did like certain aspects of the film, click the link in the description for our non-spoiler review, where we will go into more depth about how we might even improve the film as filmmakers ourselves. And thanks for watching. Let us know if there are any movies you'd like us to review. And if you've seen the film, comment below, let us know your thoughts, and stay real.
And have wonderful, great takes.